So I was news gathering a bit, which meant I was finding articles on Manchester Evening News, local articles mostly, posting them in our chat and trying to get a few things going. But no, today there wasn't as much to do because it's a bulletin, and usually it's, there's a presenter and the producer, and everyone else just gives them stories.
What other roles have you tackled in this module?
Well, I've had roles such as I was the producer one week, which was a very tough role, which means you're in charge of everyone, you're in charge of what everyone's doing, what stories you're putting out, how you're doing it. That's obviously very challenging. But I've also done reporting, which involves going out, making packages, getting interviews with people and stuff like that, and that's quite challenging because you have to work to deadlines, but not to the same extent as producing.
And have you ever experienced any difficulties in your news gathering process?
Well, I suppose one of the hardest things is when you're trying to collect vox pops of people or interviews with people, and they're not interested, they haven't got time, they don't give you very good answers, because a lot of the time they're people you don't know and you can't go back and find them if you don't know who they are. So I suppose it's just the interview process can be difficult, but normally we manage to get everything done in the end, throughout obstacles like.
How about the studio? Have you ever faced any technical difficulties in the studio?
No, we haven't really, I don't think. My group certainly hasn't. It feels like we've always managed to get things going all right. Some people have made mistakes editing and stuff like that, but it's never really been any difficulties in the studio. So we've got very good ones here, so it's never really been an issue.
How would you compare yourself, compared to the beginning of the module? How confident would you say you are now that it's the end of the year?
I think my confidence has grown tenfold. I've done a lot of work. My confidence in my ability has grown. My ability's definitely grown because at the start I wasn't too sure about these news days. I thought they'd be very hard, but once you've done them and you realise you can do them, they're actually quite enjoyable and very easy to do. So I think my confidence has grown a lot, and I think everyone's has, to be honest, as a group.
As a group, would you say that there's cooperation while presenting or gathering the news?
I think our group work has improved even more than anything because at the start of the year, a lot of our groups we put into them randomly, and we don't know some of the people in our group. Like my group, I didn't know a lot of the people in, but we've all got to know each other. We've become very friendly with each other, and it's been fantastic for the not just individual groups, for the whole broadcast journalism course. These news days have been very useful, and we've got a lot done as a result.